So coming at you with another deck profile from the Charlston. This is a different version of Satellar Knights because it's still playing the Artifact engine. Honestly, I think everyone thought the Artifact engine wasn't really that good anymore, but it's given a strong showing here for the top 32 in Satellars. So we'll jump straight into the deck and then analyze it as we go along. We're gonna jump straight in with the 2 of Beagle Tark, aka the Red Sword. Obviously, you've got to play more of the lesser overpowered artifacts now that obviously the Moral Tack has gone to 1, and then is the Moral Tack at 1, followed by the double Scythe. And Scythe is, seems to be the most preferred one now. If you're going to play artifacts, Scythe seems to have taken the slot, as it can slow down your opponent by stopping them in their tracks. Then we're moving on to the triple Altair, and then the triple Deneb, followed by the Wriggle, followed by the Vega. Interesting choices here. He's only got the 1 Vega, he's got the Wriggle instead of the, or Rigel, whatever you want to call him, instead of the Unakalele guy. So he's not ever sending any to grave. He's just relying on what he's got and just pushing through with that. Then into the spells, you've got the triple Ignition, followed by the triple MST. Needless to say, the Clifford guys are going to struggle against this. Followed by the triple Pot of Duality for consistency, followed by the Raigeki for board removal, followed by the triple Rota for consistency, then the Snatch Steal and the God Charge. That wraps up the spells in the deck. Nothing you can really say about it other than looks solid. Then you're moving on to the triple Artifact Sanctum. We all know this card has been around for a while now and it is still ridiculously good. Followed by the Bottomless Trap Hole. It's at 1 for a reason, so main deck, that stuff. Triple Call of the Haunted. He's opted for no Oasis of the Dragon Souls and just gone flat out bring that stuff back in attack mode and not worry about the consequences in life points. Then moving on to the compulsory at 1, the double Fiendish Chain. Obviously this has got very good utility with Trevor as well. Then wrapping it up with the triple Satellar Nova Alpha, which is one of the best cards in the deck. Opening that with Deneb on your turn 1 with a couple of back row is normally a solid opener. Then we're going to jump straight into the side deck. Some interesting choices. We've got the 2 of Flying Sea, obviously for the Burning Abyss matchup mainly. And then followed by the 1 singular Maxi. Very interesting choice, and just doing the 1 Maxi is, I think most players are of the persuasion that if you're gonna play 1, there's no point in playing 1. You're gonna want to play a minimum of 2, and then more often than not 3 to make sure you get them to your hand. But he's said to hell with the consequences. I'm just gonna roll with 1. Dark Hole, just a bit of generic removal, I think, to make sure that maybe his mirror match is probably a little bit easier. Then the 2 of Fairy Winds, obviously Clifford all day long. They're just gonna cry. We've got the Forced Back. Negate the normal summon or flip summon of a monster and return that monster to its owner's hand. Ah, well, Forced Back. I see. It's an interesting choice. I don't think it's really gonna force much back, but these days. But who knows? It obviously works for him. He top 32, so good on him. The triple Imperial Iron Wall. Obviously, this was for the hype of Infernoids, which didn't really come to be at the tournament. And then 3 of Shadow Mirror. Obviously, Burning Abyss are gonna struggle. Shadows are gonna struggle. And then finally, Solemn Warning. If he's ever going first, this is gonna go in. If he's going second, it's going to stay in the sideboard, is probably how I'd imagine that going. Then into the extra deck, the Abyss Dweller, the Durandal, the Double Castel, the Pleiades, the M7, the Digusto Emerald, the Exciton Knight, the Cowboy, the Gaia Charger, the Volker, that is the sick combo, the Diamond, the Delteros, and the Double Trevor. That wraps up the deck. All I can say is it's really interesting that he's he's braved it, and he's gone in with it. He's gone in there with Satellars with the Artifact engine in. We know that back in the day, Satellars topped with the Artifact engine in, but it was often than not the fact that the guy had to get lucky because of the clogginess of it all. But this guy seems to have possibly nailed down a very consistent version, which is good on him. So I look forward to seeing a couple more Satellars trying a few different things. Alright guys, there's the Satellar Artifact deck profile for you, and this is Kitschsource signing out.